YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Booba, and welcome back to another player review on the channel. Hope you guys are having an incredible day. Up next on the list of player reviews, we're going to go ahead and check out the new Team of the Tournament SBC card for Ake. Ake is a 95 rated card. He has high work rates, left footed with 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. Now, we do see a little bit of versatility with the card, which is always great to see. He can play the left back and center back positions, but keep in mind, he does have high work rates, which isn't really suited for a center back. You can go ahead and use him as an overlapping fullback if you would like. If we go ahead and look at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we can see that the card is pretty well rounded if you take out his 70 shooting. He does have 95 pace overall with 96 acceleration and 94 sprint speed, gonna be a huge part to his game. And with the way that the card is set up, I do think that the anchor is probably your best option. Now, whether you play him as an overlapping fullback or at the center back position, the 90 passing is gonna be a huge part to his game. Now, he does have 96 short pass and 95 long pass. If you do go ahead and run him as an overlapping fullback, he does also have the whip pass playstyle plus, but then only 83 crossing. I think that that's gonna be very interesting to test out. Now, as you guys know, the dribbling when it comes to a defender is a really important stat, especially when it comes to his reactions and composure. So it's really nice to see that Ake does have 95 reactions and 94 composure. He does also have the jockey playstyle plus, so the manual defending with the card should be incredible. But the rest of his dribbling stats are pretty solid as well. 87 agility, 90 balance, and 90 ball control. He should be quite smooth on the ball. Now, the 90 defending and 92 physical are obviously the two most important stats for the card because we do need him to be very good defensively. Now, he does have the anticipate playstyle plus, which is honestly huge for the card. 87 interceptions, 91 defensive awareness, and 92 stand tackle. I mean, his defensive stats aren't bad, but they can most definitely be a lot better. And with the anchor chem style, I do think that you're going to max out the majority of his defensive stats. And then last but not least, boys, the 92 physical. He does have 94 stamina, which is really good for an overlapping fullback. 92 strength and 92 aggression should be very strong both on and off the ball. Now, if we jump on over to footbin, boys, we can see that Ake does have 11 different playstyles. He has the whip pass, jockey, block, and anticipate playstyle pluses. And if you do run him at the center back position, the 3 defensive playstyle pluses are going to be a huge part to his game. I think that defensively he is going to be very good. And then he does also have the ping pass, long ball pass, slide tackle, technical, rapid, relentless, and aerial. Now, he can have the controlled and controlled explosive acceleration types, and when it comes to chemistry styles, I do think that the anchor is probably your best option. Now, with the anchor chem style, he is going to have 98 pace overall, 99 acceleration, and 98 sprint speed with the rapid playstyle. He should be very quick in game. It's also going to give the card 95 defending, which is a really important upgrade. He's going to have 91 interceptions, 95 defensive awareness, and 99 for both stand tackle and slide tackle. And then last but not least, and most importantly, it's also going to give him 97 physical. And I think that the physicality is going to be a huge part to his game. And as you guys can see, in order to complete the SBC, there are 2 different requirements, roughly 100,000 coins to complete. And for that price band, I think that you're going to get a pretty solid player. As always, boys, if you guys do enjoy these FC24 player reviews, go ahead and do me a huge favor. If you guys can, leave a like on today's video and also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. This is a team we're going to be using in-foot champions to test out the new Ake card. We're going to be playing them at both the left back and center back positions in the 4-3-2-1 formation. So without further ado, boys, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1 and let's see how good this card really is. All right, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using the new Ake card. And I must say, I'm actually really excited to test him out. We're coming up against Martinez, Walker, Paredes, Saka, Puskás, Whitehorse. It's a very strong team. But yeah, man, in game number 1, we're going to go ahead and use him as a left back in the 4-3-2-1 formation. I think because of his high work rates, he should make a really solid overlapping fullback. Now, first things first, boys, we do have to go ahead and test out the card's dribbling, and he does have some pretty decent dribbling stats overall. And the left stick, I mean, he does feel, I mean, he's not the smoothest of players I've ever used, but I think that you can get the job done with his dribbling. Now, we do need him to be very good going forward at creating chances, but we also do need that defensive cover. Now, right here up against Puskás, the manual defending seems to be very nice. Now, with this high work rates, man, overlapping fullback, we're going to go ahead and try to get him in behind. We're going to go for a cross diagonal. Havertz. Okay, man, I think that his attacking positioning overall is going to be pretty solid for a fullback. We're just going to go ahead and maybe try to run it down the line and look for a cutback. Really good pass. I mean, it's a really good play, man. I think that as an overlapping fullback, he's going to be a little bit underrated. Now, as you guys know, he is 5'11", so aerially probably not going to be the best of players, but he does have the aerial playstyle, so we're going to still go ahead and try to whip it into him. Go to the near post. Okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not a great attempt, but it's not bad either. Now, the one thing that I like with the card is that he does have pretty decent stamina, so we can continuously make these runs with him. Another really good overlapping run. Okay, we need a good touch. It's not bad. Whip it into the back post. Whip pass playstyle plus. And it's a really nice goal, man. I like the fact that he does have the whip pass playstyle plus. Now, keep in mind, he does only have 83 crossing, but I do still think that it's going to be quite accurate. And the one thing that I have noticed very early on in the game is the fact that he does seem to be quite quick down that left-hand side. I think that the pace is really nice. Havertz again. We're going to go for the switch. Okay, man, that's good. Touch. I might actually go for a shot in this situation. Okay, boys, that's a pretty decent finish. I'm pretty sure he only has 70 shooting, but I mean, that's a nice finish. All right, boys, here we are jumping into game number 2, and so far, so good. We are coming up against Enzo Fernandez, Neymar, Ronaldo, Ferran Torres, a very strong team. But yeah, man, I think that it's safe to say for 100,000 coins, if you are on a budget, I think that it's a really good SBC to go ahead and complete. You do get a little bit of versatility with the card, and with the playstyle pluses that he does have, I think that he makes a really solid defender. Now, I probably should have went and put like a striker that has a little bit more height. Okay, down this left-hand side. Maybe take a touch around Walker. Decent sprint speed right there. The cutback is nice. Cruyff. I mean, I think that the chance creation with the card so far has actually been pretty decent down that left-hand side. Just gonna whip it into the back post. A little bit more power behind it. It's a decent cross. I think because he does have 83 crossing, it might be a little bit inconsistent from time to time, but I think that it's still gonna be pretty solid. Now, for you guys that don't know, this is actually a really good goal kick tactic to go ahead and incorporate. Basically, you just go ahead and play short, and then you signal your fullback to make that run. Your opponent's not gonna track the run. And you just go for a cross diagonal, man. And we're up the pitch very easily. Ake might look for a cutback. 4-star skill moves. That's a lovely turn. Ake, ball roll. Trivela. Hey, man, my guy's a little bit clinical. Now, very early on, I'm just going to go ahead and signal him to make that run. And with Ake, I want to go ahead and test out his sprint speed a little bit more. Take a touch. Good physicality right there, man. That's really good strength to push off the defender. The cutback maybe could have been a little bit better, but that's my bad. Okay, a little bit of manual defending right here. Nice, man. With the Anticipate Playstyle Plus and the Anchored Chem Style, I think that he's going to be very consistent in the tackle. Now, as you guys know, with Ake, he does have the long ball pass playstyle, so that's also going to be a huge part to his game. We signaled Havertz to make that run, and we're just going to go for a cross diagonal. And yeah, man, his long-range passing is going to be a huge part to his game. Very accurate pass right there. Cruyff with the finesse shot. Schmeichel with the good save. Now, as you guys know, I have my theories. Where fullbacks, for some reason, their ball roll Trivelas are actually kind of cracked in game. So we're going to go ahead and try to test that out. Ake, ball roll, Trivela, good shape to it. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's honestly not half bad. Okay, I'm actually going to step. I'm going to pull him out of position. Nice. That's a nice little interception right there. We don't get possession. Now we do. That's good, man. Decent pass into Cruyff as well. And see if we maybe get a goal from this. Ake with really good pressure. Cruyff finesse shot. It's a good finish, man. And it all comes from nice pressure from Ake in the middle of the pitch. And I feel like with his really high reactions and composure and the Jockey Playstyle Plus, it's very easy to defend with him. That's not bad, boys. Look at Ake. Look at Ake move. 4-star skill moves. And again, Ake spins him. Oh, you know what, man? The finishing is a little bit inconsistent. So I think if you go ahead and get him in a very advanced position, you're probably just going to have to go ahead and pass the ball rather than taking a shot. Honestly, boys, I don't know what's going on today, but everyone seems to be rage quitting after a goal. But nevertheless, man, in our next game, we're going to go ahead and play him at the center back position. We're coming up against Tevez, Alvarez, Rice, Weghorst, a very strong team. And because this guy does have Weghorst, I think that it's going to be very interesting to test out how good he is aerially. Now, at the center back position, man, we're going to go ahead and use him as a ball playing center back. And with the way that the card is set up, I think that he's going to be a very good ball playing center back. Now, I'm going to go ahead and signal Havertz to make that run. And very early on in the game, I'm just going to go for another long range pass. Okay, that's a great ball, man. Honestly, his passing has been quite surprising. I did not expect it to be as good as it is. Havertz might get a lucky rebound. Cruyff, one of the scrappiest goals we've ever scored. I think we should be good. Might look for the cutback. That's a good interception. Decent 50-50 right there. Good strength to hold off Weghorst. Now, as you guys know, I do like to step with my center backs. It's a really bad habit to have. But I don't know, man. It's just how this is the way I defend. Okay, that's a good tackle, man. I will say for 100,000 coins, very consistent in the tackle. I think that he can most definitely get the job done as a center back. Okay, right here. He might just try to go into Weghorst. Nice, boys. I feel like his interceptions have low-key been underrated. He doesn't have the intercept playstyle, which is a little bit unfortunate. But I feel like he does break up the play quite frequently. Into Weghorst. He might play the ball. Weghorst, very strong. I'm just containing right here. Try to get the interception. It's another really good interception. Good ball into Cruyff as well. As you guys can see, we're just containing with Ake, using his manual defending as much as possible. He might try to go for a simple pass. You know what, man? The manual defending is clean. I think that you can also break up the play very, very easily with him. Oh, he might go over top. He might go over top. We got to get back into position. Now step. Okay, that's good tackle, man. Again, I feel like it has been very consistent. The Anchor Chem Style is working phenomenal with the card. I think that the extra pace, defending, and physicality does go a long way. You can feel that extra upgrade. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Team at the Tournament SBC Ake card in a few games of FUT Champions. And I will say for 100,000 coins, a really solid SBC to go ahead and complete. Now, if we go ahead and dissect his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we did go ahead and give him the Anchor Chem Style. So he does have 99 acceleration and 98 sprint speed. And for a defender with the rapid play playstyle, he was very good. Down that left-hand side, very quick. The recovery speed was really nice as well. Now, the 90 passing was a huge part to his game. If you do want to go ahead and use him as an overlapping fullback, the whip pass playstyle plus with his crossing was really accurate. But if you do want to go ahead and play him as a ball-playing center back, I think that the long-range passing was phenomenal, especially with the long ball pass playstyle. And because he does have really high dribbling, he was very smooth on the ball as well. It's very easy to defend with him, and he is most definitely a ball-playing center back. I love the fact that he does have really high reactions and really high composure. With the jockey playstyle plus, the manual defending with the card is very easy. And when you go ahead and pair that with his defending and the anticipate playstyle plus, man, I think that defensively he was rock solid. He's very consistent in the tackle, and he's also very good at breaking up the play, which is really nice to see. And then last but not least, boys, and another huge part to his game, the 92 physical. Now with the anchor, he does have 99 strength and 96 aggression. And I will say, man, very strong both on and off the ball. He does have a bit of like a stockier build in game. Overall, boys, I'm going to go ahead and give the card like a 9.2, 9.3 out of 10 rating. I really enjoyed using him at both the left back and center back positions. Now, as you guys know, a few days ago, we did go ahead and do a player review on the team of the tournament Romero card. And if I had to compare the two, I do think that Romero is a little bit better in game. And the main reason behind that is that Romero does have 99 for both his reactions and composure. He is a little bit taller, and he does also have the aerial playstyle plus. So I do think that that definitely adds a lot more to his game. But if you are looking for like a cheap alternative, a center back with a lot of versatility, you can also go ahead and use him as an overlapping fullback. I do think that Ake is a pretty solid option, and I would recommend him. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like. Comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review. And then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.